Hi guys, welcome back to another few days in the life. I am about to head to Sonic. Sonic is doing a deal today where you can get mozzarella sticks for 99 cents. And anyone who knows me in my personal life knows that Sonic mozzis are the best snack to ever exist on this planet. I'm obsessed with them and I'd probably eat them every day if they were healthier. So yeah, we're gonna head over there. I think I'm also gonna make banana bread either tomorrow or the next day. I have 3 bananas that are sitting over here on my counter that we just didn't eat in time. And I've wanted to make banana bread for as long as I can remember. I really hope that you guys are enjoying these like day-to-day vlogs. Funny enough, these types of videos are actually like my most popular on my channel, which is just funny to me because I feel like my niche is like book content, but don't get me wrong, I absolutely love filming the day-to-day life stuff, especially when I can mix reading content into like the day-to-day vlogs. So we'll obviously do some of that in this video. I need to stop talking because I am starving right now and I've already placed my order on the Sonic app. So let's head over. Why do I look like I have been through it? Anyway, I have a little book haul for you guys. I've been waiting a week for these books to come in the mail. I ordered them off of eBay. I've talked about it briefly in a few videos before, how I love to order books off of eBay, especially the second sale account. They've sold like 20 million books. This is not, I feel like I'm like talking as if I'm sponsored by them. I wish, but they've sold like 20 million books. They have literally like not brand new books, but like really popular, you know, mainstream, well-known books that everyone wants to read. And they're for like I would say $3 to $5 normally. I feel like all the books I get are usually for something. So, and they do buy 3, get 1 free. So like I always get 4 books for the price of around $15. And the books are almost always either in good condition or very good condition. So I think that out of the 4 books that I have back here, turn this so you can't see my address, I think one of them is in very good condition and I think the other 3 are in good, but even good condition, they look like completely normal. So we're gonna open this package. I have 1 hardcover and 3 paperbacks. And the hardcover is a book that I've already read, but I just loved it so much I wanted it on my bookshelf. And then the other 3 are brand new that I still need to read. So we're just gonna pull out randomly. Okay. Oh, this one looks perfect. Okay, so the first one that I got is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. As you can see, it is like almost in perfect condition. There's just like little like lines on the spine, but other than that, it's in perfect condition. I wanted to read, oh my God, why is the text so small? Are all Riley Sager books like that? I've read 2 other books by him, I think. I just know that Haley Pham rated this like, it's like one of her 6-star books, at least it used to be. So I'm excited to read this. I love Riley Sager. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun one to read. Let's pull out the next one. Oh no, this one got a little damaged in I feel like you have to expect this even if you order from like Target or Barnes & Nobles online. Like books always have the chance of getting like ruffled up in the package. That's just how it is, especially if it's like a box, that's a little different. But for one of these, when you have 4 books stuffed in here, like they're just bound to get messed up. But I got The Love Hypothesis from Ali Hazelwood. You can see there's like a little crease to where the page was kind of bent when I reached in there. I absolutely loved, what book did I read by her? Oh, I read Check and Mate last month and absolutely loved that book. It was the first book I had ever read by her. So I was like, yeah, I need to get some more. So I'm ecstatic to read this book. This one's thick. Like this one's really thick compared to the other one. How many pages does this have? Almost 400, so that's great. Okay, the next one, I think this is the one that was in, yeah, like very good condition. Oh, I just ripped. I think they put receipts in like each of the books technically, but I just ripped one out and now the other half is stuck in the book. So the next one I got is Funny You Should Ask by Elisa Sussman. This is a beautiful cover. I love how it's like a cartoon, like newspaper style sort of thing. This one is in very good condition, so it actually is like basically brand new. looks beautiful. I actually have no idea what this book is about. This is the one book that I just got because I always look up books that I am not familiar with on Goodreads before I order them, just to get like a general idea of what the ratings are. I know that I shouldn't trust necessarily what everyone else says. There's books, you know, that were rated really lowly by people that I admire, and then I ended up loving the book. So I honestly have no idea what this is about. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the whole back right now, but I just am obsessed with this cover, and this is like a brand new book. And then the last one must be the hardcover. I'm praying the hardcover looks good because I read this book on my Kindle last week, and oh yes, it is in really good condition. Okay, so the last one that I got was The Last Word by Taylor Adams. I read this on my Kindle last week and absolutely loved it. Y'all should go watch that reading vlog if you haven't seen it. This is the one that was about the girl who... Okay, I had to cut the video off real quick because my dog was barking outside, but I was in the middle of talking about this book. This is the one about the girl who is like babysitting a house on the beach, kind of isolated, and she leaves a bad review about a book online, and then the author basically comes and starts terrorizing her. I absolutely love this book. I think I rated it like a 4.5 stars or something like that a few weeks ago, and I just knew I needed the copy. What I don't understand is so the account that I was buying this book from, they had the paperback and then they also had the hard copy. The paperback was like a mass paperback, so it was like this smaller book, which like I don't like this small. I hate mass paperback books because they're like so unbelievably small and like tall. It's just so weird. So I was like, well, I'd rather get the hard copy. Every time I looked up a hard copy version of this book, it had book of the month on it. Like, is that the only way that this book is hard copy, is if it's from book of the month? I don't mind if it has this up here, like in the corners, like that doesn't really bother me, but I'm just curious. I'm like, is that the only way you can get this book in hard copy? So I don't know. But yeah, these are all of the books that I got. I would highly recommend y'all check out eBay. There's also lots of accounts. I've just always ordered from Second Sale because they're reliable and they always get here within a week, which I feel like for eBay is pretty good. So I got all of these for about $15, or I think after tax it was like an even 16, which is crazy for books that are in, you know, very decently good condition. So I will try it if I remember to link that eBay account down below. I feel like it's just such an easy way to get physical books if you don't have the money for the books at the moment. Like I could not justify going out and buying all these brand new and spending probably over $40, because I would guess that each paperback would be about $10, and then this would probably be about 15 to 20. So brand new, these would be over $40, and I got it for 16. Yeah, that's all I wanted to show y'all for right now. I am starting to feel a reading slump coming on, or I guess it's been on for a few days. I started a new book, which is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I know a lot of people love that book, cry at the end, and I need a good crying book right now. I feel like I haven't cried at a book in a while. So I'm using that book to try to get out of a reading slump. I guess we'll see how it goes. I'll give y'all an update in a little bit, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go put these books away and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I am currently making I'm about to start making some enchiladas. I got my wisdom teeth out on Tuesday and today is Sunday, and I am still kind of on like a soft food diet. You should go watch my wisdom teeth removal surgery vlog if you haven't already. But I've moved on from like the mashed potatoes and stuff, so I'm making some cheese enchiladas. I just went to the grocery store and got the items that I needed. So I got some corn tortillas, I got some medium spice enchilada sauce. I don't normally use enchilada sauce, but I'm trying to change it up because normally I'm just like a strictly cheese queso girly. And then I got some refried beans. I don't think I'm gonna do rice just because they say rice is like one of the worst foods to eat after you get your teeth out, because they're so small they can like get lodged in your socket and that will cause you so much pain. So not gonna do that, but I have already shredded the cheese. I already had cheese at home, and yeah, the oven's going. I'm going to make this because I am starving right now. I will talk to you guys after about the horrible reading slump I've been in, which hit at the worst time ever, because like I was in bed for you know, 2 to 3 days after my surgery in so much pain and just like dying. And so I just like did not want to read, and I didn't. And so I'm trying to start a new book now, but I cannot get into it. It's The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I know is like a really loved book. So I'm gonna try to get through it, but I cannot get into it, and it's just like killing me. So that's what's going down right now. But I will talk to you guys here in a second once I start making these enchiladas. Those were literally so good. I'm about to get up and make myself a second plate. So I told y'all that I would tell y'all about the reading slump that I've been in. So like I said, I got my wisdom teeth out on Tuesday, which was like 5 days ago. And I was so not excited, but before I got them out, I was like, you know, I'm sure I'm gonna be laying in bed, laying on the couch, like in a lot of pain. I'm just gonna have a lot of downtime, basically. So I was like, I'm gonna read so many books. Like I'm just gonna have so much fun reading. Like I really thought I would. No, I have not felt like reading this whole week, like at all. I don't even think I read anything for probably like 3 or 4 days. I just like took a little break from reading, which is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But I was like, you know, finally it's time to start another book. And so I started reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which is kind of like it's like fantasy, but like also historical fantasy, which I don't think I've ever read like a historical book at all. I'm trying to think, maybe in like school, but that would not be the first book I would go to, just picking out myself. So, but I've seen a lot of girlies like Sarah and Destiny. I know for a fact they've both read it and they absolutely loved it. I know Sarah really liked it, and it's apparently really sad at the end, and it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I started it. I cannot get into this book. I have been reading this book for probably 3 days, and I'm 8% of the way in, which is page 48. I don't know. I cannot get into this book. For those who don't know, this is a book about a girl who, she's been alive for like 300 years or something like that, and everyone that she meets in life forgets who she is the second she leaves. So like literally no one remembers her, except for one day she finally meets someone who like recognizes her or remembers her, and that's all I know. The book does span, like, for example, it goes back and forth between like present day and then like various time periods in the past. So like, for example, right now the chapter that I'm about to start is from July 29th, 1714. So that's what, 17, 18, 19, that's like over 300 years ago. It's not a bad book. It's not. I think I'm in a reading slump. Like I don't know what's going on. I just don't want to read. I like the premise of the book so far. We've already seen her meeting a few different people. Well, in the past, it's not like that. So I'm guessing the past that we're reading about, like in the 1700s, is before whatever happened that makes people forget who she is, because right now in the 1700s, she's like with her family, she's a young girl, and like everyone remembers her. But in present day, so like I think it went to like 2014, New York City is where she was, and like people couldn't remember her. She'd literally be talking to someone, like for example, she was in a store in New York, like a clothing store, and she was talking to the person that worked at the store, this girl, and she went into a changing room that the employee took her to, and when she walked out of the changing room, the employee was so confused on how she got into the changing room. She was like, I never let you in there, who are you? Like, people forget her that quickly. Like, as soon as she's out of sight, memory is gone. So definitely an interesting concept. I just don't know what's going on with me. So I either need to find another book and just like not even soft DNF this, just like read at a slow pace, I guess. And hopefully it picks up for me, because I want a good book that's gonna make me cry, which hopefully this book does. But I don't know what I should do, if I should find another book to start or what. So that's what's going on right now. I've really been put through the ringer this week. Like, I've been in so much pain. I haven't been able to read. It's just been a lot. I'm also dying right now because I talked about this a little bit in like the whole wisdom tooth recovery video, but I have canker sores, mainly on this side. I had one on this side at first, but it went away pretty fast. But the gums are so irritated around the hole where I got my bottom wisdom tooth out on this side. It's irritated. I have a canker sore like right by the extraction site that's like rubbing up against my tooth, and it hurts so unbelievably bad. It's not even funny. I have like taken too much ibuprofen, too much. I'm trying to not take any today at all. The only thing that helps is Oragel extra strength, which I'm about to go put some more on, and holding an ice pack to my face. Like, do y'all have any? Well, by the time this goes up, it might be gone, because this video probably won't be up for like 4 or 5 days. But I'm just going through it right now. Like, I'm in so much pain from this sore right now. So yeah, I'm being put through the ringer. I feel like I know that these problems are nothing compared to other people's, and I know that, but I'm just in so much pain. I'm ready for this whole week to be over. But I took my dog for a walk before this. I'm about to go take a shower because my hair is kind of getting greasy. I don't know when I'll talk to y'all again. I think I want to go get a car wash later today. We have a car wash station in our apartment complex, and we actually live right across from it. Like, our building is right across from it. Like, I'm looking at it through my window right now. So I might go over there. You do have to bring your own soap. They have like a hose for your car, but I don't have any soap, like car soap. So I genuinely might just go spray my car down, because it's just the type of stuff on my car to where after it's like a dirty rain, you know, like when it rains and all those like spots are on your car, it's just like dirt. I might literally just go spray my car down with some water. Anything will look better than what it looks like right now, even though I know I realistically need to go to an actual car wash. I'll talk to y'all later and let you know what's going on. I figured I would end the video off right here. I just got back from the surgeon, the like dentist that I got my wisdom teeth out at about an hour ago. My face is still really numb up here. Like, I'm starting to get feeling back in my cheeks, but I can't feel my lips. It was supposed to just be like a complimentary, you go back in a week, they make sure everything's looking good, like you don't have any infections in the sockets or anything. And so they did check on that, everything looked good, but I have been having pain. I told them that I literally had no pain in the extraction site, but I had a cavity somewhere in like a tooth further towards the front that was hurting even worse than like where I got my wisdom teeth out. So they looked at it and they're like, yeah, you definitely have a cavity. And when you actually have 2 more, which one of them they said wasn't even technically a cavity yet. So really only 2, but I'm such a heavy teeth grinder, and every dentist I have ever been to, which is only like 3 different offices, but they have all told me like, you are a heavy teeth grinder, like we can tell. So they said that's a big reason why I've had to get so much dental work done. I've had to get like 4 cavities filled in the last 2 months, which I was embarrassed about at first, but I realized that the dentist explained to me that it's likely due to how much I grind my teeth, because when you do it for so long, which I'm guessing I've been doing it for so long, it just like wears down every part of your tooth, which then becomes like 10 times more susceptible to getting a cavity. And he said that's what it looked like, because other than that, it looks like I take really good care of my teeth. So he did something, I don't even know what it was, to like smooth out the tooth that he said looked like it could be a cavity soon, but they kind of caught it before it actually turned into that. And then they did the fillings on actually these back 2, which were like right next to that wisdom tooth that I got taken out. So that was an absolute mess this morning. I do not want to see a dentist for the next like, well, I guess 6 months, because I have my next cleaning in March, but I'm so done with all the dental stuff. It's cost me an arm and a leg. I also went to a car wash on the way home. My car was absolutely filthy. I thought that I filmed the entire thing. Like I propped my phone up to show me like putting the soap on the car and everything. And then whenever I finished and I got back in the car, it did not record anything. I was so mad. It's fine. It was literally just me washing the car, but I went and did that. My car, I'm looking at it, looks so good now. I love a freshly cleaned car. But yeah, that's what's going on. So I've been talking for too long. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love the new books that I got. I'm so excited to start reading those. I'm actually about to go heat up some of those enchiladas that I made. I have like 3 left in the fridge, so I'm gonna heat those up. I just really hope that you guys are enjoying these like days in the life. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already. I love you guys so freaking much. And yeah, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.